I'd like to welcome everybody to the Week 4 HRO Sports Betting Podcast. Once again, coming off another successful week for us, and moving on to Week 4 with a documented 12-2 in units, and we're going to try and move forward with that and keep those tickets cashing at the windows. The first game we're going to talk about is Arkansas at Texas A&M. I have Texas A&M -2 with the over/under at 48.5. For me, this is a no lean. Texas A&M expended a lot of energy last week. They got a good W, and Arkansas is really coming in. They're a nice team. This one, to me, just because A&M is at home, I think that's where they're getting a couple points out of that.
Yeah,
To me,
definitely.
this is a pretty even ball game. There's an old adage, and T tells me this all the time. You can't handicap turnovers. I really think this game comes down to a bad turnover deciding the ball game. So I'm going to stay away from it. T, what are your thoughts on this game?
So looking at Arkansas, had to come back to beat Missouri State. They beat them 38-27 last week, and they were definitely looking ahead. However you wanna look at it, they were looking ahead to Texas A&M. They were down 10 points with 12 minutes to go, and you're looking at them being one of those potential huge major upsets. But they ended up getting the job done. Really, that game to me, it came down to turnovers, and they couldn't hang on to the ball. They fumbled twice, threw a pick. KJ Jefferson was good, wasn't special for Arkansas. Did throw for 385 yards.
Good.
Yeah, 9 carries, 3 touchdowns, 2 through the air, 1 on the ground. So he was still good, but did turn that over. And then Texas A&M, in a way, I'd say, kind of got lucky against Miami. Miami beat themselves. A couple missed field goals. Turnover on downs.
Yeah.
I want to say, Max Johnson stepped in at A&M at quarterback. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great. Was like 10 of 20 for 140 and a touchdown. Yeah. It is what it is. This is no play for me.
Yeah.
I made this game right around where the number is, so it's no play. I do look for Arkansas to really bounce back. And I actually would say Arkansas is probably a better football team than A&M. But if this game was at Arkansas, it'd probably be a little different. It's not. It's at Kyle Field, one of the tougher places to play.
Yeah.
But until A&M can find the red zone, when you got less red zone trips than Iowa, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And then
That's true.
on top of their defense hasn't been elite so far this year, at least compared to years past for them. It's just, to me, this is just no play.
Yeah. So no play for us on that Texas A&M versus Arkansas.